Good evening, Crabs fans around the world and around the block. It's time for Crabs Baseball. This is Benjamin Schaefer, and I'll be bringing you all the action tonight as the Crabs take on the Reading Ringtails for the third game of the season between these two teams. The Ringtails were not initially slated to be here tonight, but they were nice enough to come in and sub for the Reading Colt 45s, who were unable to make it. And so we're expecting some very exciting baseball on a beautiful night at the Arcata Ballpark here between the Crabs and the Reading Ringtails. It's just me solo tonight. Liam's not going to be on the air with me, so you'll have to put up with me all night tonight. I'll do my best to bring you all the action. The lineups, let's get right to it. Don Chavarria leads off for the Ringtails at shortstop. Naldo Tejero, the center fielder, bats second. Jordan Taylor in left field bats third. And Lane Thacker, the third baseman, bats cleanup. John Downey at third base bats fifth. Chuck Matthey in right field bats sixth. Chad Rossman, the DH, bats seventh. David Miller, the catcher, bats eighth. And Diego Castaneda, the second baseman, bats ninth. On the mound, it's Gabe Rojas. We don't have any stats on the Ringtails. I can tell you that the Crabs beat the Ringtails handily last Tuesday, and I think the final score was something like 13-0. But then the next night, it was a closer ball game. The Crabs winning that one as well, though, and I think the final score there was 12-8. I can look it up. But we don't have any stats on Rojas or the Ringtails in general. For the Crabs, who come in at 27-13 on the season, it's Dylan Johnson in center field. Jalen Smith, the second baseman, bats second. Coco Figueredo at third, bats third. And Damian Henderson at first base, bats cleanup. Bryce Kirk, the DH, bats fifth. Kyle Nell at shortstop, bats sixth. Carter Booth in right field, bats seventh. Aiden Morris, the catcher, bats eighth. Carter Thompson in left field, bats ninth. And on the mound for the Crabs, it's Wyatt Tucker. And I do have some numbers on Wyatt Tucker. His record is 1-0. He's pitched 15 innings for the Crabs. In those 15 innings, he's given up 15 hits, 7 earned runs, 9 walks, and 20 strikeouts. And that all ends up being an ERA of 4.20. Crabs winning last night over the B-52s. The final score 4-1. A great ball game here. A 3-run home run by Bryce Kirk was the difference in the game. And well played all the way around. So the Crabs now 27-13 on the season. They've been on a roll. I think they've won, 9 in a row now. Is it 9 or 10, Liam? I think it's 9 in a row. I think it's 10 in a row. At any rate, the Crabs have won a lot of games lately. And so they're playing some great ball, the best ball they've played all season. They are introducing the players now. It's a gorgeous day in Arcata. The sun has burst through. We, as I said a few times, have just been blessed with a gorgeous summer here on the North Coast. Very few overcast days and evenings, and another nice night at the ballpark. And the Crabs coming out on the field. Crabs are wearing their red and gray camouflage get-ups, and the Ringtails are in gray pants and dark maroon. We're ready for the national anthem. And it looks like a young man with an electric guitar.
Today we have a treat. He is a nurse at hospice. On his guitar, Matthew Schweikert Starry.
This is Matthew Schweikert Starry with the national anthem. All right, there's the national anthem. I half expect him to toss the guitar on the ground and light it on fire now, but I'm probably not going to do that. All right, there we go, national anthem. We're ready to play ball. So it'll be Don Chavarria to lead it off for the Ringtails.
We have a 2-for-1 special. First up, we have Mikey Schumar.
And we're going to have the first pitch first. A young man in a very young man in a Crabs cap. Going to come out and toss the first pitch. Crabs team ERA coming into the ball game which has steadily been dropping, is now at 3.74, which is excellent. The Crabs are batting .305 as a team. They have a .394 on base percentage and a .455 slugging average. All excellent numbers for a team. And for the first time this season, the Crabs do not have any of their non-pitching roster. None of the guys who are not pitchers are batting below 200 for the first time this season. We had a few guys below 200 for a while, and no longer. Everybody's up above 200. The Crabs have outscored their opponents 295 to 171. So they've scored more than 100 runs more than their opponents, and those are partial explanation. That's the explanation for why their record is now 27-13. And you may recall early in the season, the Crabs were below 500 for much of June. And they caught fire after they got back from the second road trip and have never looked back. All right, Wyatt Tucker out on the mound for the Crabs, taking his warm-up pitches, right-handed pitcher. The band is here. It's a good crowd tonight, as always when the band is here. No wind, really, tonight. Kind of a calm evening. Thanks to Solutions for Small Businesses, providing bookkeeping and accounting support to small business owners, including full-service payroll processing, located at 8th and N in Arcata. For more information, call them at 267-7923 or visit www.solutionsforsb.com. Also, thanks to Compass Community Credit Union, offering free checking with no requirements and low rates on loans with quick in-house decision-making. Call 443-8662 or visit compass.ccu.org, or you can visit their newly opened sites in Arcata and the Henderson Center. All right, here we go. Wyatt Tucker against Don Chavarria, as the Crabs look for win number 28 on the season. This weekend it'll be the Lincoln Potters in for a 3-game series. The Crabs have already played the Potters in Lincoln. This will be the first time the Lincoln team has visited the Arcata ballpark. So here's the left-hander Chavarria batting against the right-hander Wyatt Tucker, who rocks and deals the first pitch of the game, and it's a fastball high and outside. The 1-0 is a strike at the knees, a 1-1 the count. Do we have the umpires? The 1-1 pitch. Fastball misses high, 2-1. So that's J.J. Norton behind home plate, Brandon Coburn at first, and Zachary Norton over at third tonight. Crabs defensively, it's Tucker on the mound. Aiden Morris is the catcher. Damian Henderson's at first. There's a pitch down low, and it's 3-1. Jalen Smith at second, Coco Figueredo at third, Kyle Nell is at short, Carter Thompson in left, Dylan Johnson in center, and Carter Booth is in right field. There's a pitch, a strike. Chavarria thought it was ball four. He tossed aside the bat and was a quarter of the way down to first base before he was asked to return. Asked is too weak. He was directed to return. And the count's full. Here comes the pitch from Tucker, and it's fouled out of play. Three-two pitch. Ball four, so he does get the walk. So Cheveria aboard to lead off the game. And here's Naldo Tijero. I don't think Naldo Tijero played in the series last week. I don't recognize him. Here's the pitch, and that's hit high in the air on the right side. Coming in is the right fielder, Booth, and he has it for out number 1. With 1 away, and Cheveria still over at first, here's Jordan Taylor, the left fielder. The runner goes. The pitch is a strike. The throw to second is not in time. He got a good jump. So Cheveria steals second. He's in scoring position with 1 out, and the count's 0-1 to Jordan Taylor. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses low and outside. 1-1. The 1-1 misses outside. 2-1. To 1 pitch, fouled out of play. Two balls and 2 strikes to count. A long look in now from Tucker. Now he sets at the belt, looks out at second. And here comes the pitch. Fouled up against the screen. Still the count is 2-2. Two-two pitch. Grounded out to second base. Over to first. 2 away, and on the play, Cheveria goes to third. So Jordan grounds out, 4-3. And with a runner at third, here's Lane Thacker, the first baseman.
Now batting, number 43, Lane Thacker. He was cheap. And Jeff Kang is a big douchebag, so he didn't deserve it. I like Schmidt.
Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch over the heart of the plate for a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. 0-2 now to Thacker. Here's the pitch. Grounded over to first. Fair ball, and it kicks off of Henderson's glove and into right field. That'll score the run. And now the throw to second as he tried to make it to second, and he is thrown out. A nice play by Henderson. So a run scores. That'll be a hit for Thacker, and he's thrown out 3-6. The run scores to make it 1-0. And so the inning ends with the no runs. There was a hit. I mean, 1 run. There was a hit. There were no errors, and nobody left. So it's 1-0 in favor of the Ringtails at the end of half an inning of play. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. We are back thanks to C.K. Johnson Industries, a full-service manufacturing firm specializing in structural steel fabrication and concrete. Their work is found in scores of bridges and civil engineering projects all over the United States and Canada, and they do it all from their Arcata office. They are proud supporters of Crabs baseball. We are proud to have their support. Dylan Johnson leads off for the Crabs. He'll be followed by Jalen Smith and Coco Figueredo. On the mound for the Ringtails, it's Gabe Rojas. David Miller is the catcher. Chuck Matthew. Let's see. Lane Thacker at first. Diego Castaneda at second. John Downey at third. And Dom Chavarria at short. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a strike at the knees. Jordan Taylor in left. Naldo Tejero in center. And Chuck Matthews in right. Next pitch is inside. 1-1 now the count. Dylan Johnson comes in, batting .289. Takes another fastball way inside that time. A .359 on-base average, a .349 slugging percentage. Batting left-handed against the right-hander Rojas, who deals, and that pitch misses high. So 3-1 now the count. 3-1. Slow roller out to second base. Castaneda has it. Throws a little bit wide, but in time for the out. One away. Jalen Smith will come to the bat. Smith batting .303, a .370 on base percentage, a .364 slugging average.
Now batting, number 17, Jalen Smith.
From the windup, here comes the first pitch to Jalen Smith, and he reaches out and hits it high in the air on the right side, foul territory. The first baseman is going over to get it, and he has it for the second out. Two away. Here's Coco Figueredo. Well, what a season Coco Figueredo is having. Batting .381, a .491 on-base percentage, a .525 slugging average. He leads the club with 30 walks. He's got 13 stolen bases on top of it. Here's the first pitch, and he shows bunt and takes the pitch down low, 1-0. The 1-0 grounded out to second base. Should end the inning, and does. Crabs go in order in the first. They trail 1-0. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. We are back, top of the second inning. Ringtails leading 1-0. It'll be Downey, Matthew, and Rossman to bat against Wyatt Tucker. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. They're going to have to throw to first to make the out, and Morris does, and there's one away. Here's Chuck Matthew, the right fielder. First strikeout of the game for Tucker. First pitch is down low, 1-0. The 1-0 fastball right down the middle for a called strike, and it's 1-1. One and two to count. Here's the pitch, and it's a breaking pitch that misses high. 2-2. Two breaking pitches hit high, bounder foul, wide of third. So still the count is 2-2. Two pitch. Line in the center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Second hit of the game for the Ringtails. So runner at first with one out for Chuck Rossman, the DH. Chase Rossman.
Number 31, designated hitter, Chase Rossman.
Short lead over at first. Here's the pitch. And he fouls it off the hands over towards the Crabs dugout. It's 0-1. The 0-1 breaking pitch catches the outside corner. It's 0-2. The 0-2 fastball misses high and outside. 1-2. One-two pitch. Breaking pitch called. Strike three on the outside corner. Happy trails. Chase Rossman. Two away. Here's David Miller, the catcher.
Number 2, catcher, David Miller. One's in payload. Let's go, baby. Oh. I have the MLB TVs. Bro, bring it up, guys. Bring it up. Calhoun's been
I'm using the iPad for music, so.
Here's the pitch. Fastball catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. There's a breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate. Called strike. It's 0-2. So he's a pitch away from striking out the side. Matthew's still over at first, though. He takes a short lead. There's the pitch, and it misses low. A ball and two strikes now, the count to Miller. Diego Castaneda, the second baseman, is on deck. Here's the 1-2. Breaking pitch is over his head and all the way to the backstop, and that's going to allow the runner to go to second. That one clearly got away. So Miller with a chance for an RBI now, or an easier chance for an RBI, I guess. With Matthew out at second, and the count 2-2. Here's the pitch. Misses high and inside, and the count goes full. 3-2 the count. Here's the pitch. In the air to right field, going back a few steps is Booth. He's near the warning track, and he's got it for the third out. No runs, there was a hit, there were no errors, and a runner left, and at the end of 2, it's 1-0 in favor of the Ringtails. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Ringtails 1, your humble crab 0. It's crooked. Turn it this way. You're sitting down.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Henderson, Kirk, and Nell for the Crabs. Trailing 1-0. And every time, it's exciting every time Damian Henderson comes to the bat, not only because he's having such a just absolutely spectacular season, coming in batting .400 with a .510 on base percentage and an .800 slugging average. Those are positively Ruthian numbers. But because at any given at bat, he has the chance to break the wood bat home run record. He's at 9. Bryce Kirk is sneaking up on him, though. He has 6. So there is a chance for Kirk to break the record as well. But we only have 2 weeks left in the season, so. And Henderson has not hit a home run in a while. So here he is, leading it off for the Crabs in the bottom of the second against Gabe Rojas, who deals, and it's a fastball that catches the inside corner for a called strike. The 0-1. Grounded back up the middle and through for a base hit. So Henderson aboard to lead off the bottom of the second.
Bat boy Grayson Finan.
Here's Bryce Kirk.
Number 24, Bryce Kirk.
Second on a team with a .611 slugging average. He had big home run last night and 2 on Sunday. Check swing, and the pitch, I guess, is, I think, low, 1-0. Kirk batting .361, a .470 on base percentage. Second on the team in OPS. Runner goes. The pitch is a strike at the knees. The throw down to second is not in time, and Henderson has stolen it, and he, I believe, leads the club now. Yes, that is his 18th stolen base, and he's only been caught twice. So 1-1 they count to Kirk with Henderson in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Oh, hit high and deep to right field, going back, looking up, and it's off. This is over the scoreboard. Bryce Kirk has done it again. Adios, muchacho. A 2-run home run. That is his 4th this week. Wow. That was drilled right over the scoreboard in right field. That is his 7th.
Just want to say this real quick, Benjamin. Bryce Kirk
Say
is hot.
He is smoking
He's
hot.
hot.
He is smoking hot. He is red hot. He is hot as the interior of the sun. Here's Kyle now. 2-1 Crabs. Here's the pitch, and Nell takes a breaking pitch over the heart of the plate. 0-1. Nell comes in batting .294, 365 on base percentage, and a .402 slugging average. Nell has been pretty hot lately too. The next pitch bounces up there, so it's 1-1 now. Here's the pitch. Hammered into left field along the line. That's going to fall for a hit. And Nell's aboard. Still nobody out. 2 runs already in. And here's Carter Booth. I love filling in those diamonds on my scorebook when the Crabs score. Here's Booth, now at first. He's a threat to steal. In fact, he was leading the club until Henderson passed him. That's fouled up against the screen. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Hit high in the air and foul and out of play. And that one bounces off the sidewalk and comes back into the ballpark. So 0-2 now, the count to Booth. Runner goes. The 0-2 is hit high in the air and foul into the seats, where it is not fielded by a Crabs fan. Oh, did he catch? Somebody catch it? No, I think it actually maybe hit a car, and that's what they're cheering about. They're not cheering that somebody actually finally caught a foul ball. They're cheering that the ball took a car out. Okay. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. A good fastball from Rojas. Booth didn't like it, but it was clearly on the outside corner, and he's gone. So 1 away. Nell still over at first. Here's Aiden Morris.
Now batting for your humble Crabs, catcher number 39, Aiden Morris.
Morris batting .224. Runner goes. The pitch is hit in the air to left field. Left fielder's going back. He's going back. He's at the warning track. He reaches up and makes the catch. Nell will have to return to first. 2 away. Here's Carter Thompson, the left fielder.
Now batting, left fielder number 9, Carter Thompson.
Here's the pitch. Thompson takes a fastball low. It's 1-0. Runner goes. The 1-0 is down low. The throw to second is not in time. Nell steals it. That is Nell's 17th stolen base. He's only been caught twice. So he's in scoring position now with 2 outs, and the count 2-0 to Carter Thompson. Thompson comes in batting I think I already said this, 205. And now he steps off and gestures out towards second. Here's the pitch. Check swing. It's in the dirt. Three and 0 the count. A look out at second, and Rojas' next pitch is a strike on the outside corner.
Rangers lost, Indians won, Athletics lost, Red Sox lost, Rays won.
3-1 the count. Nell's out at second. Crabs have scored 2 on another home run by Bryce Kirk, and that's lashed foul down the left field line. That'll wake up the folks over there sitting along that fence.
Bellinger lined up the center after
3-1 the count. A long look in from Rojas now. Here's the pitch. Popped in the air on the infield, back of the mound. Coming in on it is the shortstop behind the mound, and he's got it for the third out. But the Crabs seize the lead with a 2-run home run by Bryce Kirk. There were 3 hits total. There were no errors. They left 1. They lead 2-1 at the end of 2. This is Rock'em Sock'em Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. Welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the third inning. Crabs up 2-1. It'll be Diego Castaneda, Don Chavarria, and Naldo Tijero for the Ringtails. For those who missed the little lesson on ringtails last week, the ringtail is a close relative of the raccoon. They are native to deserts, but they also like deciduous forests. There's a high popper over to third, and booted by Figueredo. I know the sun was in his eyes, but he booted it. It's an error. Liam's just giving me the hurry up and make the decision. I'm deliberating, okay? I'm deliberating.
Now batting, leadoff man, number 1, Dom Chavarria.
So Castaneda aboard on the error by Figueredo, who's now in on the grass at third. And here's Chavarria. Walked in his first appearance and scored the only run of the game for the Ringtails. Here's the pitch. He shows bunt and bunts it foul. From the set. Now he's showing bunt again. Here's the pitch, and it misses high and outside. About a week ago, a ball was hit over towards Coco Figueredo that he clearly didn't see. He just ducked out of the way. I called that a hit because it was obvious he didn't see it. This one, he had his glove on it, so he saw it, and he just booted it. So that's the basis of my judgment. Here's the pitch, and he bunts it out towards first, picked up by Tucker. He tosses to first, and the sacrifice is successful as Castaneda goes to second. Chavarria out 1-3 on the sacrifice. And with one away and the tying run at second, here's Naldo Tijero, the right fielder. From the set, a look out at second. Here's the pitch. And there's a slider down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 foul tipped. 1-1. The 1-1 breaking pitch is hit on the ground out to short. Nell bobbles, and that's going to be an error on Nell. He just couldn't get the handle on it. He got a convenient hop, and it kind of jumped into his wheelhouse there, and he bobbled. So an error on Nell now. And runners on the corners. Here's Taylor, grounded to second in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Fastball rides high.
Now batting, number 6, left fielder Jordan Taylor.
Next pitch is fouled out into the parking lot. So Castaneda at third, Tijero at first, 1 out. That was a broken bat, so we have a break in the action as he goes and gets a new bat. A few things sadder than a broken bat. 1-1 the count. The runner goes. The pitch is in the dirt. No throw to second. So now, with the stolen base, Tijero is in scoring position. And the Ringtails with a chance to take the lead back with a base hit. 2-1 count. That's hit in the air to right field. That's going to tie the game. Over to get it is Booth. Here comes the runner home. He will score as the ball gets away from Morris. No further advance. So a sacrifice fly for Taylor and an RBI. And with 2 away and Tijero over at third now. It'll be the first baseman, Lane Thacker, who singled in his first at bat. So a good ball game. The Ringtails coming back to tie here in the top of the third. Here's the pitch. Check swing, swung on and missed. Couldn't hold it. 0-1. The 0-1. Ooh, a sweet breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate. 0-2. Nice. The 0-2 fastball just misses outside. 1-2. One, two in the dirt, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Grounded foul wide of first. Still the count is 2-2. The go-ahead run 90 feet away. 2 outs. And for some reason, Henderson now jogging out towards the Ringtails. Oh, a ball got away. Or the ball got away. All right, 2-2 the count. Tejero takes his lead over at third. A look at third. Tucker deals. Grounded out to second base. Should end the inning. And Smith throws him out. There was a run on no hits. There were 2 errors and a runner left. And at the end of 2.5, we are tied at 2. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
We're all tied up. Ringtails 2, Crabs 2. Great job, guys.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Good ball game, tied at 2 in the bottom of the third inning. I have to admit to being a little bit relieved. The Ringtails have gotten blown out, to be honest, here a few times, and games that were not close. But actually, this season they're definitely a better club this season than they were last season. And they did get blown out last week, and the game that was close because the Crabs pitchers came in and walked a bunch of guys in the 8th inning, and so it wasn't close otherwise. But tonight, a good ball game, and good to see the Ringtails. And of course, we are very thankful for the Ringtails to come over here and play, because we wouldn't have had a game tonight if it weren't for them, because the Colt 45s, who were scheduled to play, as I said, just weren't for some reason weren't able to come this week. And so they're playing a good game, and we're very thankful for it. So tied at 2, top of the order for the Crabs in the bottom of the third. Here's Dylan Johnson. And he hits one in the air down the right field line. That is going to be a diving catch by the right fielder. Did not make the catch. He trapped it. Throw to second. Johnson is in there safely. Slid under the tag. It was a good throw. It was almost a brilliant catch by the right fielder, Chuck Matthey. But from here it looked like he caught it, but the umpire ruled that he trapped it. But then he got up and threw the ball to second and nearly threw Johnson out. Instead, it's a double.
Now batting, number 17, Jalen.
And here's Jalen Smith. He fouled to first in his first at bat. A look out at second. Rojas deals to Smith in the dirt. So the Crabs have the go-ahead run out at second now with nobody out. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Ringtails. 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. The Ringtails' run in the top of the inning was an unearned run. Here's the pitch. And I guess misses outside. 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Slider away. 3-0. From the set. 3-0 the count. A look out at second. Here comes the pitch. Oh, right down the middle. Smith was ready to head to first, but that was right down the middle. 3-1. The next pitch is a strike right down the middle. 3-2 the count. Three-two pitch. Ooh, just misses inside, ball 4. Smith walks. So runners on first and second now, nobody out for the Crabs, and here's Coco Figueredo. Grounded to second in his first at bat.
Now batting, number 1, Coco Figueredo.
No special night tonight at the ballpark. It's not mustache night or pirate night or anything like that. Just a regular old ball game. But I think we have mustache night coming up. There will be a mustache contest. The next pitch misses inside. 1-0. I'll try to let you know when that is so you can get working on your mustache before you come on out. When is mustache night? Saturday, mustache night. So get your wax out and get going. The 1-0 pitch is hit high in the air on the left side of the infield. Downey, the third baseman, is calling for it in fair territory, and he makes the catch, and he almost dropped it, but he hung on. So Figueredo pops out for the first out of the inning. And here's Damian Henderson, singled and scored a run in the second inning. He scored on Kirk's home run.
First baseman, number 22, Damian Henderson.
So Johnson at second, Smith at first. Here's the pitch. Ooh, a breaking pitch just misses outside. 1-0. Pitch in the dirt. 2-0. Two and 0 the count. Here's the pitch. Misses low. 3-0. Is a called strike. 3-1 now to Henderson. One out, first and second, tied at 2, bottom of the third. Rojas looks out at second. In fact, he's almost turned all the way to second. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled out of play. So the count full now to Henderson. Rojas shakes off a sign. Now he's ready. He sets. And the runners go. The pitch is high, and that'll load the bases. And as my old friend, whom I miss very much, Hulk Hogan would say, the bases are F-O-C, full of crustaceans. And that phrase goes down in Crabs history.
Now batting, number 24, Bryce.
So here's Kirk, homered in his first at bat. He has 4 home runs since Sunday. Had 2 on Sunday, 1 last night, and he's got a chance for a grand slam here. And just the last guy the Ringtails want to see come up right now, and he takes a strike on the inside corner. Come on, 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner, and he's quickly ahead of Kirk, 0-2. That was a good pitch. Oh, and 2 the count, and the fastball rides high, 1-2. One and 2 count. In on the hands, and he fouls it out of play. Still the count 1-2 to Bryce Kirk. Rojas now with a long look in. Kirk stepping out finally. Bases are loaded. Johnson at third, Smith at second, Henderson at first. Only 1 out for Bryce Kirk, and the count 1-2. And a check swing and a pitch down low. And they appeal. Oh, and the umpire out at second calls him out. No way. Come on. Oh. Kirk down on strikes. Wow. 2 away. So it'll be up to Kyle Nell, who singled in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1 to Nell.
Everyone else is reacting the same way.
2 outs, bases loaded. Big chance for the Crabs here. Here's the pitch. Ooh, a swing and a miss. Nell out in front of that one. And it's 0-2. Lined into left field, base hit. 1 run is in. They're waving the other runner around. Here comes the throw to the plate, and they got him. Jalen Smith, a great throw by Jordan Taylor in left field to get Jalen Smith. He was out by quite a bit. That throw was right on the money. Wow. But the Crabs do get the run on 1 hit. There were no errors and 2 left, and at the end of 3, they're up 3-2. This is very exciting. Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Thanks to Slice of Humboldt Pie, where everything is made in-house and fresh. They have dessert pies, they have empanadas, they got turnovers and lemonade and salads. They have meat or vegetarian as well as gluten-free hand pies. They're located just off the Arcata Plaza at 828 I Street. Try the pie app and get 10% off your first order. If you are looking for a realtor, call Claire Patton with Forbes & Associates. Sarah Corliss in Trinidad will help you hit a home run. Check out HumboldtCountyRealEstate.com for more information. They're at 343 Main Street, Suite 814 in Trinidad. Call 496-0259 for more information. Crabs leading 3-2 in the top of the fourth. Downey, Matthey, and Rossman for the Ringtails. And the first pitch is lined in the left center field for a base hit. Here come the Ringtails. Over to get it is Johnson. And Downey's aboard with his first hit of the evening. And the third hit of the game for the Ringtails. Here's Chuck Matthey. Singled in his first at bat. So Downey over at first now. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Ringtails. 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. There's a breaking pitch that I guess misses high. The 1-0. Fastball misses down and in, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Catches the inside corner for a called strike. 2-1 now the count. The 2-1 breaking pitch misses high. 3-1. Wyatt Tucker out on the mound for his 4th inning of work. Trying to hold on to a 3-2 lead. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. So he's getting himself into some trouble out there now with runners on first and second, nobody out. That's his first walk of the game. Second walk of the game. And here's Chase Rossman, the DH. He struck out looking his first at bat. So Downey at second, Matthey at first now. Nobody out. From the belt. Here's the pitch. Lined in the left field for a base hit. They're going to hold the runner at third, and the bases are loaded now for the Ringtails with nobody out. Wyatt Tucker in a heap of trouble. So bases are loaded for David Miller, the catcher. He lined to right in his first at bat. A big opportunity for the Ringtails here, trailing by a run, but threatening with the bases loaded and nobody out. Crabs are in on the grass on the corners. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch in the dirt. Want to know the count. The 1-0 fastball right down the middle. 1-1. A 1-1 breaking pitch misses high. 2-1. 2-1 pitch. High bounder grabbed by the first baseman, throws wide at home, and that's going to score the run. Here comes the runner from third, and he will also score on the throwing error by Damian Henderson. Henderson made a great play to get the ball. It was a high bounder. He reached as high as he could go. He just climbed the ladder, grabbed it, but the throw home was very wide, so the run scores on an infield hit. That's an error on Henderson to score the second run, and now it's 4-3 in favor of the Ringtails. Third error of the game for the Crabs. On the play, Rossman goes all the way to third. And here's Diego Castaneda. He was aboard on an error by Figueredo in his first at bat. He takes a strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Still nobody out. There's a grounder to Henderson, and it gets through for another run. Another error on Henderson. Wow. The error is really destroying the Crabs today. E3. That's the fourth one on the afternoon. Yikes. Now back to the top of the order. Here's Chavarria. Walked in a sacrifice, so he doesn't have an at-bat yet. First and second now, 5-3 in favor of the Ringtails. Here's the pitch. High bounder over to first. Henderson has it. He'll tag the bag, and the runners will advance. Poor Damian Henderson. He got a weird hop on the first one and made a great play to catch it, but then made a throwing error, and that second one just got past him. That time, he had to make another leap to grab the ball and made a great play. With one out, here's Naldo Tijero, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Ooh, a good slider right on the outside corner for a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. 0-1 is fouled out of play. 0-2. Miller at third, Castaneda at second. Still only one out. The whole infield now in shadow. Here's the pitch. Fastball rides high, 1-2. The 1-2 breaking pitch misses outside, 2-2. The 2-2 in the dirt, and the count goes full. First base is at least open, but with only one out to load the bases again would be problematic, let's say. Three-two pitch. Swing and a miss, got him. 2 away. There's a big strikeout. So here's Jordan Taylor. 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly. So 3 runs in for the Ringtails in the inning. And a chance for more with second and third and 2 outs. Taylor, left-handed hitter. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, a check swing and a called strike on the outside corner. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a fastball. He was way late on that pitch. 0-2. The 0-2 is hit in the air to left field. Going back on it is Thompson. He's got a beat on it, and he puts it away for out number 3. But the Ringtails take a 5-3 lead, 3 runs on 3 hits. There were 2 errors and 2 left, and at the end of 3.5, it's 5-3 Ringtails. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. Booth, Morris, and Thompson to bat for the Crabs, trailing now 5-3 in the bottom of the 4th inning. A great ball game, an exciting ball game, a sloppy game for the Crabs. They have made 4 errors, and they have been costly. But we're only in the 4th inning, so a long way to go. And a lot of excitement at the Arcata Ballpark. Carter Booth leads it off. He struck out looking in his first at-bat. So Gabe Rojas out for his 4th inning of work, and he has the lead now to protect. Thanks to Harper Motors, they donated $1,100 to District 26 Little League last summer, thanks to 22 home runs by the Crabs. Well, the Crabs have 31 this year, so they have a bigger donation to give this year. But for every home run the Crabs hit, they are giving $50 to local Little League programs, and you can visit Harper Motors at the Carousel 2 miles north of Eureka. And thanks again to Harper Motors, both for their support of the Crabs and for their support of local Little League. So here's Booth, excuse me, to lead it off. And he takes a slider at the knees for a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fouled out of play, 0-2. The 0-2 to Booth. Misses a fastball inside. Something weird going on in the stands. I don't know what. 1-2 is a slider low and outside, 2-2. I think that had something to do with the foul ball that was just hit out of play. I heard someone say that a fireman caught it. And that is cause for joyous celebration here at the Arcata Ballpark. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Misses away with a fastball, 3-2. The fire department is just across the street from the ballpark. So it is plausible that there was a fireman out in front of the fire station. That one's lined in the left center field, and that's going to be a base hit, and it gets past the left fielder, backed up by the center fielder. On his way to second is Booth. The throw in is not in time, and Booth has a double. Jordan Taylor made a long run to try to get it, and it skipped past him, and a good backup by Tijero, but still could not get the ball to second in time to get Booth. So here come the Crabs. Boy, this game just keeps shifting back and forth. Here's Aiden Morris, fly to left his first at bat. Sixth hit of the game for the Crabs now. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, 1-0. Left-hander warming in the Ringtails bullpen now. Crabs bullpen is quiet. Booth out at second, 1-0 the count to Morris. Rojas looks out at second. Booth's dancing around out there, and now he throws to the second baseman who was not covering, and so not really a close play out at second. One and on the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike on the outside corner. 1-1. The 1-1. Now he throws a second again, and he throws it in the center, almost in the center field, or grabbed by Castaneda, and he just barely kept it from getting out into center field. You better be careful with that, because that will send a runner to third with nobody out. Now a conversation between the catcher, the shortstop, and Rojas. Umpire coming out to have a word and break it up.
18, what a time.
1-1 the count. Booth is out at second. Here's the pitch. Check swing, and it's called a strike at the knees.
Come on, Bottom, yeah. Hold him down. Give us 5.
Here's the 1-2. Fastball away, 2-2.
One at a time.
2-2 pitch. Popped in the air, foul. It's going to drift into the stands. And, in fact, it's going to make it out onto the sidewalk behind the ballpark. Two balls, 2 strikes the count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, breaking pitch misses just low, and the count goes full. Nobody out. Booth out at second. Crabs trail by 2. Here's the pitch. Check swing, and the pitch is in the dirt. So Morris walks. And the Crabs have the tying runs on with nobody out. What a ball game.
Now batting. Left fielder, number 9, Carter Thompson.
Here's Carter Thompson, popped to short in his first at bat. Booth at second, Morris at first. I wouldn't be that shocked to see Thompson bunt, given that he is the 9-hitter. We'll see how they play it. Here's the pitch. He's swinging away, and he takes a slider on the outside corner for a called strike. The 0-1. High hopper out to short. It's a slow hopper. It's going to be a tough play. He bobbles. No play anywhere. That's going to load the bases. Infield hit for Thompson. Chevere got to it, bobbled, but he wouldn't have had to play anyway. The ball was hit too slowly. So the Crabs have yet again achieved FOC. The bases are full of crabs. And with the bases loaded, here's Dylan Johnson. 1 for 2 with a double. The tying runs at second, they go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Gabe Rojas in a bunch of trouble. There's a fastball for taking first strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Seems like we just saw this in the top half of the inning for the Crabs. The 0-1 fouled up against the screen. It's 0-2 to Johnson. A big cut there. Rojas, a long look in. He shakes off a couple of signs. Now he sets. Runners take their lead. Here comes the pitch. He reaches out and slaps it foul. Just got a piece of it. He was fooled by the pitch, but was able to get the bat on it. So he's hanging in there 0-2 now. From the set, here comes the 0-2. In the air to center field, deep enough to score the run. Here comes Booth, and it's 5-4 in favor of the Ringtails. Sacrifice fly for Dylan Johnson. He does his job. 1 away. The other runners hold. So Morris at second, Thompson at first with 1 out now, and the score 5-4. Here's Jalen Smith, 0 for 1 with a walk. Here comes the manager of the Ringtails, and this may be it for Rojas. He's had a left-hander warming in the pen for a while. Looks like they're bringing him in. Hard to tell. Is he just having a word, or is he making a move? Well, it's a long conversation, whatever's happening. And now finally the umpire going out to the mound. He's going to leave him.
Harper Motors will donate $50. And thanks to Captain Kurt tonight, we're up to 34 home runs on the year. Harper Motors, that's $1,700.
Okay, first and second. 1 out. Here's the pitch to Smith. And it's a slider on the outside corner, taking first strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Popped in the air. Back of second base, coming in as the right fielder, going out as a second baseman, and it'll be the second baseman, Castaneda, to grab it for out number 2. So it's what they call an unproductive out for Jalen Smith as he fails to advance the runners. And with 2 outs now, here's Coco Figueredo, who's 0 for 2.
Now batting, third baseman, number 1, Coco Figueredo.
By my count, Figueredo's only had 5 games this season when he didn't get a hit and only 3 games when he didn't get on base. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Here's the pitch. Fastball away, 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Fouled up against the screen. It's 1-1. A ball and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Line in the center field. That is going to be caught by the center fielder for the third out. The Crabs get a run on 2 hits. There were no errors and 2 left, and at the end of 4, they trail 5-4. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. Welcome back to the ballpark. Thanks to Pearson's Building Supply, a proud supporter of Crabs Baseball for more than 40 years. Humboldt County's home center. Just look for the world's largest hammer at 4100 Broadway in Eureka. Also thanks to Salt Fish House. A true fish house experience with convenient location right on the Arcata Plaza from the freshest local lobster. Salt serves up seaside classics along with original seafood offerings like seasonal chipotle glazed halibut. Call them at 630-5300. All right, top of the 5th. Ringtails lead 5-4. It'll be Lane Thacker, John Downey, and Chuck Matthey to bat against Wyatt Tucker.
First baseman, number 43, Lane Thacker.
5 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Ringtails. 4 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors for the Crabs. The errors have been costly. Check swing at a pitch in the dirt. That's 1-0. Oh, he called that a strike, huh? So I thought I have 1-1. Is it 0-2?
He called that first pitch a strike.
He did call that a strike. Okay. 0-2 then the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball rides high and outside. A ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. 4th strikeout for Tucker. Thacker gone. Here's Downey. 1 for 2.
Now batting, third baseman, number 15, John Downey.
And the pitch to Downey, who's a left-handed hitter, is a strike at the belt. Oh, 1 pitch. Breaking pitch misses inside, 1-1. The 1-1 swing and a miss, 1-2. Tucker rocks and comes home 1-2. Ooh, fastball just misses high. So the count even at 2-2 now to John Downey with 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, tried for a backdoor slider and he missed away. So the count now full. Tucker has not had a 1-2-3 inning. Here's the 3-2. Fouled out of play. Three-two pitch. Ball 4. So he walks Downey. That is 1, 2, 3 walks on the evening for Tucker. And with a runner on first and 1 out, here's Chuck Matthey, 1 for 1. He has singled and walked so far tonight. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down low. The 1-0. There's a strike on the inside corner, belt high, 1-1. Downey has a short leave over at first. Here's the 1-1. Ooh, a nasty breaking pitch. A perfect location on the inside corner, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 breaking pitch is hit over towards the Crabs dugout. A ball and 2 strikes the count. Downey over at first, 1 away. Ringtails looking to pad that 1-run lead. Swing and a miss, got him on a high slider. Matthew's gone, 2 away. Here's Chase Rossman, the DH.
Designated hitter number 31, Chase Rossman.
1 for 2. Now a glance over at first, but Henderson wasn't covering. Now he's over there. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses low. One 0 pitch. Fouled out of play. One pitch. One and 2 the count. Here's the pitch. Oh, called. Strike 3. See you later, Chase Rossman. He strikes out the side and strands Downey over at first. Ringtails lead 5-4 at the end of 4.5. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
I have a shout out here at the booth.
Okay,
40th birthday.
bottom of the 5th inning. Cooper Davis, the new pitcher on for the Ringtails. He's on in relief of Gabe Rojas. He'll face Henderson, Kirk, and Nell with a 1-run lead. It's 5 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Ringtails. 4 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors for the Crabs. A great ball game, sloppy on the part of the Crabs, but there's been some great offense. And been a lot of excitement. So here's Henderson. He has a single and he has walked. But what the crowd wants, what everybody in the park wants, except maybe the Ringtails, is a home run. We want that record, man. He's teased us long enough. We want the home run. Here's the pitch. A breaking pitch on the inside corner. It's 1-0. Doubles are great. Triples are great. The huge slugging average is great, but I want the home run. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Oh, he takes a breaking pitch inside corner, 1-1. People are pleading in the stands for him to hit the home run. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses away, 2-1. You know, when Roger Maris was chasing Babe Ruth's record, his hair started to fall out. I sure hope that doesn't happen to Damian Henderson, being only about 22 years old. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. High in the air to right field and deep, going back. It's off the base of the wall. On his way to second is Henderson with a stand-up double, and he didn't get the home run, so the heck with him. He's out at second with nobody out. And as we've noted, even though he hasn't hit a home run, he just continues to batter opposing hitters. That is double number 14. He leads the club in that category as well. And he's 2 for 2 today. Here's Kirk. Henderson goes. The pitch is taken for a strike on the inside corner, and he now has stolen base number 19, which also leads the club. But we want the home run. Here's the pitch. Oh, a big swing and a miss to Kirk. He's 1 for 2 with a home run. Oh, and 2 the count. Henderson at third. He is the tying run. Nobody out. Here's the pitch to Kirk. High in the air to right field and deep, and adios, muchacho. That is number 8 for Bryce Kirk. Yikes. That is his 5th home run since Sunday. That was blasted. Wow. 2 on Sunday, 1 last night, 2 tonight. Bryce Kirk is smoking hot.
Somebody needs to call the fire department, Benjamin.
Absolutely.
This is ridiculous.
Absolutely. That was crushed. And now Bryce Kirk actually has a legitimate chance to break the record. He needs 1 to tie. 2 home runs on Sunday, 1 last night, 2 more tonight. Wow. Here is the pitch. Fastball away, 1-0 to Nell. So now the Crabs lead 6-5. It was 1-0 in favor of the Ringtails. Then it was 2-1 Crabs. Then it was 3-2 Crabs. Then it was 5-3 Ringtails. Then it was 5-4 Ringtails. Now it's 6-5 Crabs. What a ball game. Here's the pitch. Nell fouls it up against the screen. 1-1. Wow. 1-1 pitch. He chases a fastball away and nubs it foul over towards the Ringtails dugout. One and two the count. In the dirt, 2-2. This is just like Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle in 1961. Two guys on the Yankees chasing the same old home run record. Two and two the count. Way outside, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Ball four, Nell walks. So poor Cooper Davis has come in and given up a double, a home run, and now a walk, and has surrendered the lead. Carter Booth will be the hitter. He's 1 for 2 with a double.
28, Carter Booth.
Here's the pitch, and now a toss over to first as Nell sort of fate going. Nell, obviously a threat to steal. He's second on the club with 16. 17 now. Here's the pitch, and he takes high. He stole a base earlier in this game. So Henderson has 19, and he has 17. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Misses inside, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1. The 2-1 is lined down the right field line. Foul. Two balls, two strikes now to count to Carter Booth. Aiden Morris on deck. Two-two pitch. Way outside, and the count goes full. Runner goes. The 3-2 is hit in the air to left field. He got under it. Going over towards the line is Taylor in mid left field, and he makes the catch for out number one. Now we'll retreat to first. So here's Aiden Morris. He's 0 for 1 with a walk.
Now batting, catcher, number 39, Aiden Morris.
Don't forget to watch Crab's Corner every Sunday night at 6 o'clock on Redwood News Channel 3 for a special report on the Crabs. They have interviews, all sorts of good stuff. Runner goes. They got him picked off, but they're not going to be able to throw down the second in time, and he's going to have second base stolen. 18th stolen base for Nell. Again, I don't know what these other opposing pitchers are doing. They turn. They've got the guy picked off. The Crabs runner picked off, but by the time they throw to first, he's 3/4 of the way to the bag, and it's too late to get him. Instead of throwing to second and then getting him in a rundown, they consistently throw to first, and the Crabs outrun the throw to second. It happened again here. And it's not just the Ringtails. It's happened many times this season. So now Nell scoring in position. A swing and a miss from Morris, and the ball gets away and goes all the way to the backstop, and Nell will go to third. So that's a pass ball on the catcher, David Miller. And the count 0-1 to Morris with only one out. So Morris's job just to hit the ball hard on the ground or in the air to the outfield. You get that run in, and he cues it foul over towards the Ringtails dugout. Oh, 2. Fastball misses low and outside, 1-2. One-two pitch. High tapper down towards first, and it kicks foul. So the count remains 1-2. Carter Thompson on deck. One out runner at third. One and two the count. Here's the pitch, way outside, 2-2. No action in either bullpen. Two-two pitch. In the air to left field. And they collide in left center field. Left fielder and center fielder collide. That's going to be a double for Morris, and that will definitely score the run to make it 7-5 in favor of the Crabs. A long run for left fielder Jordan Taylor, and he and Naldo Tijero collided, and one of them is down. I think it's Tijero out in center field. So they're rushing out now to have a look. That was not a pretty collision. And boy, we sure hope he's okay. Now there are players jogging out to have a look. He's still down. I don't know which player is down, if it's Taylor or Tijero. And he is now getting up, or sitting up at least. So that's obviously a good sign.
Fletcher stole second and safe at third on throwing error by catcher. Oh, trotting out, no out.
Now the Crabs trainer jogging out there. And he is sitting up. And now he's getting up, and thankfully, he appears to be pretty much okay. He is limping. He may have to come out of the game. And I think that is Tijero, the center fielder. He looks like he's actually just going to head back to his position and carry on. And he gets a well-deserved big hand from the fans. That was a scary collision from this point of view. Looks like he's staying in the game. Meanwhile, the Crabs now lead 7-5 on the double by Morris. And a break in the action now as the Ringtail players return to the dugout and their respective fielding positions. Carter Thompson will be the batter with Morris out at second. Morris smoked that ball, and it was a nice long run by Taylor, who almost made the catch, but at the last second he collided with Tijero and was unable to hang on.
Now batting for your Crabbies, left fielder number 9, Carter Thompson.
10th hit of the game for the Crabs. They're up by 2 now and looking for more with Carter Thompson. Still only one out. Cooper Davis deals. Cued foul past first base. Oh, and 1 the count. From the belt, here's the pitch. This is outside, 1-1. One pitch. Fastball catches the outside corner, 1-2. The 1-2. Popped in the air, foul territory, right side. First baseman giving chase, and it falls right in front of him. Oh, well, Lane Thacker. He was there, but I don't know if he lost the ball in the lights or what. So Thompson will live to see another pitch with Morris still out at second. One and two. Popped in the air, shallow right field. The right fielder coming in. He has a play, and Morris will hold at second. So 2 away now. And back to the top of the order. Here's Dylan Johnson. 1 for 2 with a sacrifice fly.
Now batting, leadoff man, center fielder, number 20, Dylan Johnson.
Lefty against lefty. Morris takes his lead, and now Davis steps off. Now he's ready. Here's the pitch. Strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. In the air to shallow left field. Shortstop going out. Left fielder coming in. And it's Taylor, the left fielder, making the catch for out number 3. But the Crabs get 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors. And a runner left. And at the end of 5, they are up 7-5. This is Rock'em Sock'em Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, a little crabgrass band, and it's not unusual for the Crabs to be leading 7-5 in the top of the 6th inning. Wyatt Tucker out for his 6th inning of work. It'll be Miller, Castaneda, and Chevarria for the Ringtails. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Ringtails. 7 runs, 10 hits No errors, 4 errors for the Crabs. David Miller, this catcher, is 1 for 2 this evening.
Play here at the ballpark for the Reading Ringtails. Catcher number 2, David Miller.
Wyatt Tucker rocks and deals to Miller. A breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate at the knees, and it's a called strike. Oh, 1. Slider misses high. 1-1. One pitch in the air to center field, and it'll be Booth on the run to catch it for out number 1. Diego Castaneda will come to the bat. He has benefited from 2 errors tonight, one by Figueredo and one by Henderson. He's still 0 for 2, but he's been on base twice. Here's the pitch. And a check swing on a slider away. 1-0. The 1-0 misses Hine inside. 2-0. By my calculation, of the 5 ringtail runs, 3 are unearned. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Misses down low. 3-0. Tucker has not had a 1-2-3 inning. 3-0 in there for strike, and Castaneda was ready to jog down the first, and he's going to have to turn around and go back into the batter's box. There's ball 4. 5th walk for Tucker. And with run out now, Castaneda at first will go back to the top of the order with Dom Chavarria, who's 0 for 1. He's walked. He has a sacrifice bunt, and he's grounded out to first unassisted. Castaneda with a modest lead at first. He takes a strike on the outside corner, does Chavarria. Oh, 1 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-2. Oh, 2. Called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Happy trails to Dom Chavarria. 2 away. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts now for Tucker.
Now batting for the Ringtails, center fielder number 25, Naldo Tijero.
Here's Naldo Tijero, 0 for 3. Here's the pitch, and there's a slider taken for a strike at the knees. Tijero clearly not happy with that call. He just looked at the umpire and shook his head. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, a big swing and a miss at a slider, and it's 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him. Inning over. No runs, no hits. There was no errors and a runner left. And at the end of 5.5, still 7-5 Crabs. This is exciting. Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Jalen Smith, Coco Figueredo, Damian Henderson to bat in the bottom of the sixth inning, leading 7-5. Cooper Davis still out on the mound for the Ringtails, the Reading Ringtails. Never seen a ringtail in the wild. Actually, never seen one in captivity either. They reportedly make excellent pets, although in general I'm against taking wild animals and making them pets. But
Baseman number 17, Jalen Smith.
here's Jalen Smith, 0 for 2. More on the ethics of pet ownership later. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1 to Smith. The 0-1. Fastball misses down low, 1-1. A ball and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Oh, Smith takes a pitch right over the heart of the plate. 1-2. One-two pitch to Jalen Smith in the low and outside. It goes all the way to the backstop. So 2-2 now to Smith. Two and two the count. Here's the pitch. Line up the middle for a base hit. So Smith aboard. Here's Coco Figueredo, 0 for 3. 11 hits now on the game for the Crabs. And there is some action in the Crabs bullpen. Tentative action, just some guys stretching out, getting warm out, not really warming up yet. There's a right-hander actually warming in the Ringtails bullpen. So here he is, Coco Figueredo batting right-handed against the left-hander Cooper Davis. And the pitch to Figueredo sails way outside, 1-0. Runner goes. They got him picked off. The throw down the second is not in time. Yet again. All right. What a strange phenomenon. Keeps happening here at the Arcata Ballpark. Crab runner gets picked off and ends up stealing. It happens over and over again. Jalen Smith now, that's his 11th steal on the season. So he's in scoring position with nobody out, and the count 1-0 to Figueredo. They're better off not picking them off. He's going for third. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner, and he has it stolen. Huge jump. No chance to get him. Miller didn't even bother to throw. And so now Jalen Smith 90 feet away with nobody out. And the count 1-1 to Figueredo. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-1. Figueredo has grounded to second, popped to third, and lined to center. 2-1 pitch. Foul tipped off home plate, 2-2. Two and two the count. Sails high and outside. Oh, the count was 3-2, so wait. Figueredo's getting ready to go to first, but I think the count's only 3-2. No, it's ball 4. I guess the count, we were wrong about the count. So Figueredo walks. That is walk number 31 on the season.
First baseman, number 22, Damian Henderson.
And here's Henderson. First and third, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Oh, he swings and pops it high in the air on the right side. Foul territory. First baseman can't find it. And it's out of play anyway as it goes right into the Ringtails dugout. Thacker got over there, but he lost it in the lights. And as I said, it didn't really matter. So Damian Henderson, he has a double, a single, and a walk. Typical night for him. But we want the home run. Pitch misses high, 1-1. He has 9. Kirk has 8. 9 is the record for the wood bat era, which begins in 1999. Before that, the Crabs used aluminum. And I think that was the best decision this organization ever made. The 1-1 is a strike on the outside corner to move from aluminum to wood bat. One and two the count as the next pitch is on the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Fouled up against the screen. Still the count 1-2 to Henderson. He drilled one to the base of the 338 sign last at bat. And in my fervor, I thought it might be a home run, but alas, it was only a double. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. When you count the stolen bases, the slugging, the whole business, I would say that Damian Henderson has had the most spectacular of anybody I've ever seen play for the Crabs. This time, though, he swings and misses. And that's strike 3. 1 away. And here he is, Bryce Kirk. 2 home runs tonight, a home run last night, 2 on Sunday. He came in slugging .611. And that clearly has gone way up tonight. Here's the pitch to Kirk, and he takes a strike right over the heart of the plate. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Fouled out of play. A big cut. 0-2. Smith at third. Figueredo at first. 1 out. Crabs leading by 2. Looking for insurance here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him. 2 away. A big cut from Kirk. And with 2 outs, here's Kyle Nell, 2 for 2 with a walk. Nell's batting average steadily climbing over the last couple of weeks.
Number 4, Kyle Nell.
From the belt, Davis deals outside and high, 1-0. Misses outside in the same spot. 2-0. Runner on first goes. The pitch is down low, and Figueredo steals second. For Coco, that is stolen base number 14. Second and third now with 2 outs, and the 3-0 pitch to Nell is a strike on the outside corner. Crabs have been just very aggressive on the bases this year, and it has paid off. 3-1 the count. Check swing, and he taps it foul over towards third. They came in with 136 stolen bases. They have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tonight. So that's 142 stolen bases. They've only been caught 25 times. Three and two the count. Ball four. And once again, the bases are F-O-C, full of crustaceans. Carter Booth, the hitter, 1 for 3. And that is, here comes the manager. There's nobody warming in the bullpen for the Ringtails, so I can't believe he's out to take him out of the game unless he's just going to switch with somebody else. And it's a long walk, and he is asking, appears to be asking for the baseball. And I'm not sure what the plan is here. He has removed the baseball from Davis's possession. No, he just gave it back. So I guess he's going to let Davis continue. As I said, there wasn't anybody warming in the bullpen, so. So Carter Booth will bat with the bases loaded. And 2 outs. Chance for the Crabs to blow it open here. Already up by 2. Davis's pitch to Booth is a swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Go on, fouled out of play. 0-2 now to Booth. Oh, 2 pitch. Fouled out of play again. Count remains 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Here comes the pitch. Fouled out of play again. All right. Smith at third, Figueredo at second, Nell at first. Oh, into the count. And the pitch. Fouled up again. 4 straight foul balls from Carter Booth. From the set, here comes the 0-2. Foul tip got him, inning over. He ends up striking out the side, does Davis. No runs, there was a hit, there were no errors, and 3 left as the Crabs lead the bases loaded. And at the end of 6, the Crabs lead 7-5. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Your humble Crabs, 7.
All right, we are back. Bryce Short now on the mound in relief of Wyatt Tucker. Short comes in with the following numbers. He has a record of 2-0, 29 and a third innings pitched, 17 hits, 12 runs, 11 of which were earned. He's walked 11 and struck out 41. That's 41 strikeouts and 29 and a third innings pitched. But he's also hit 10 batters. So it's not clear if the strikeouts, seems like the strikeouts might part be due to fear on the part of the batters. The line on Tucker is coming up. 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 5 runs, only 3 were earned. He walked 4 and struck out 8.
Now batting for the Ringtails, number 6, Jordan Taylor.
And if the Crabs do go on to win, he will go to 2-0 on the season. So here's Jordan Taylor, the left fielder, against Short, and he takes a fastball high. It's 1-0. Taylor 0 for 2 tonight with a sacrifice fly. And the next pitch is a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. It's 0-1. One and one. Here's the pitch. Uh-oh, in the air to right field. Going back on it is the right fielder, Booth, and he has it for out number 1. That ball sounded like it was hit harder than it was. 1 away. Here's Lane Thacker, the first baseman, 1 for 3. Fastball misses high. It's 1-0. One-0 pitch. Fastball at the knees, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is down low, 2-1. Two and one the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball, 2-2. Two and two the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him. 2 away. Is there Here's John Downey, the third baseman. Here's the pitch to Downey, and it's a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Downey is 1 for 2.
Yeah, 1 burger for Professor. Oh, no burgers. Hot dog or pretzel? Never mind. Thank you.
Next pitch rises high and inside. 1-1. Thanks, Hank. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 7th, Crabs leading 7-5. There's a strike. 1-2 to count. Bryce Short on the mound in relief of Wyatt Tucker. Here comes the 1-2. Outside and low, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Way outside, 3-2. 584 folks at the ballpark tonight. Treated to a great ball game. Here's the 3-2 called. Strike three, and he knew it. That's all for Downey and the Ringtails here in the 7th as they go in order, and the Crabs still lead 7-5. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. It's the 7th inning stretch at the Arcata Ballpark, and the Crabs lead 7-5. It'll be Morris, Thompson, and Johnson to bat. And I think we have a new pitcher. This looks like number 19. This is Lonnie Johnson, third pitcher of the night for the Ringtails. 19, Lonnie Johnson.
584. What a crowd.
It's been a great ball game. The lead has changed hands a few times. We've had 2 home runs from Bryce Kirk. We've had it all. Some crazy plays, some weird errors. But through it all, the Crabs have fought their way to a 7-5 lead. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Ringtails. 7 runs, 11 hits, 4 errors for the Crabs. Aiden Morris is 1 for 2 with a double.
Leading off the 7th for your humble Crabs, catcher number 39, Aiden Morris.
All right, and here he is against Lonnie Johnson for the Ringtails, who rocks and deals a strike on the inside corner. Now, Johnson wears his socks way high, so you can see the ringtail pattern on his socks there, that telltale ringtail sign there. That ringtails have the rings on their tails. In this case of the ball player, it's on their socks. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Misses inside, 1-1. One pitch, and time was called, and that went up to Morris's head, and he is very hot because he feels like that was thrown at him on purpose. And now the bench is beginning to clear as Morris kind of heads towards the mound. Johnson out there gesturing as if to say he doesn't know what the issue is. I don't think he was throwing at him on purpose. And now Robin comes out. I think what happened is the umpire called time at the last second, and Johnson was in his windup, and he just let loose with it, and it almost hit Morris. I don't think it was intentional, although obviously hard to tell. Morris took it as intentional. But Robin McIver not happy. And that can happen sometimes when the umpire calls time like that in the middle of a windup because, you know, like I said, I think Johnson just let it fly. And
Special happy birthday to Crab staff member
Like I said, I don't know. He's out there gesturing as if he,
Happy birthday.
as if to proclaim his innocence.
She wasn't staring at me, but she was standing there.
So it's 2-1 to Morris. And here's the pitch. Breaking pitch in there at the knees, and the count goes even at 2-2. Oh, that's what is it 1-2 or 2? It's one. What's the count?
I think it's 1-2 if time was called on that last.
Okay, so it's 1-2, not 2-1. Here's the pitch. And he hits that one high in the air to left field. Rushing in on it is Taylor, and he is under it for the first out of the bottom of the 7th.
Shout out Bad Boy Grayson Finan. Still out there hustling. And a special shout out
Here's Chase Thompson,
to the OG.
1 for 3.
The original 50-50 girl, Louisa Lou Osborne. Now batting for your humble crabs, number 9, Carter Thompson.
Here's the pitch to Thompson, and it's in the dirt, 1-0. One 0 pitch. Ooh, he tried to hold up on a slider away and couldn't do it. 1-1 now to Thompson. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th. Crabs up 7-5. Here's the pitch. Slider misses down low. Two-one pitch. Misses inside, 3-1.
I know, but like I think Morris thought that it was a lot of pocket. Didn't know time was
3-1 is hit in the air to left field. Going back is Taylor, and it's off against the base of the wall in a couple of hops. On his way to second is Carter Thompson with a stand-up double. I'm not sure what happened to Jordan Taylor out there. He went back on it and then just turned, and it kind of just fell over his head. It didn't hit the wall. It bounced up against the wall at the base of the warning track. He was there to make the catch and just didn't. But it's no error. It's just a double for Thompson.
Leadoff man, center fielder number 20, Dylan Johnson.
So with Thompson out at second, here's Johnson, 1 for 3. And he takes a pitch in the dirt. So Lonnie Johnson out on the mound. Dylan Johnson, the batter. A look out at second. And here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. One pitch. In the air to shallow center field. Chihiro coming in, and he makes the catch. 2 away. And it'll be up to Jalen Smith to bring in the run. The Crabs have left a lot of guys on base.
Now batting,
1,
second baseman
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Smith.
7, 8, 9, 10. They've left 10 runners already tonight. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses inside. It's 1-0. They left the bases loaded in the 6th. 1-0 pitch. Past the catcher and all the way to the backstop on the pass ball. Pitch was inside. 2-0 to Smith. Pass ball. So Thompson over at third now with 2 away. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt, 3-0.
Double play here, Chuck.
The 3-0, ball 4. Smith walks for the second time tonight. Oh, he called it a strike. Seriously, come on! Three and 1 the count. Smith was well on his way to first. The 3-1 in the dirt. And that is ball 4. The ball goes all the way to the backstop, but Thompson holds at third.
We have a shout out to the booth. To Chuck and the Ringtails. Remember last year at the car fire? We're still supporting you. Now back
First and third now with 2 outs, and here's Coco Figueredo 0 for 3 tonight with a walk.
Figueredo.
Thompson at third, Smith at first. Smith definitely a threat to run. He's going. Here's the pitch. It's a breaking pitch down low. The throw to second is not in time, and Jalen Smith has yet another stolen base tonight. That's his third tonight. Now 2 runners in scoring position with the count 1-0 to Figueredo and 2 away. One-0 pitch. Fastball in the outside corner for a called strike. 1-1. Come on, that's a foot outside. One and 1 the count. Misses low with a fastball. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike to count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, just misses down low. 3-1. Well, he's got an open base, except that he's got to face Henderson and Kirk if he puts Figueredo on. 3-1 the count. In the air to shallow center field. Coming in is the center fielder. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Crab strand 2 more. There were no runs. There were 2 hits, and there were no errors. And at the end of 7, the Crabs lead it 7-5. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Ringtails 5. Your humble crab 7.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 8th inning. Matthew, Rossman, and Miller for the Ringtails, with the Crabs leading 7-5. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Ringtails. 7 runs, 12 hits, 4 errors for the Crabs. By my calculation, the Crabs have now left 12 runners on base in this game. Bryce Short out on the mound for his 2nd inning of work. And we're ready to go as they call the 50-50.
300 smackaroos for a red ticket reading 198603.
And a few Crabs fans who didn't win the 50-50 are filing out of the ballpark now. All right. Here we go. Chuck Matthew leads it off. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Sorry, 1 for 2 with a walk. And he takes a fastball at the knees for a called strike. The 0-1. Misses down low, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball right down the middle, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes the count. Short sets. And the 1-2 called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. He is the weakest link, and he will have a seat. 1 away.
Now batting. Designated hitter number 31, Chase Rossman.
Here's Chase Rossman, 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down low. A ball and no strikes the count. The 1-0 rides high with a fastball. 2-0 now to Rossman. Struck out looking, singled, and then struck out looking again. Two balls, no strikes to count. Here comes the pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner at the knees. And you can tell by Rossman's response he didn't think that was a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. Two and 2 the count. Here comes the pitch. Called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Rossman gone, and he's not happy. But he may not be happy. Sadder and wiser, he returns to the dugout. Here's David Miller, 1 for 3. Short now has struck out 4 of the 5 batters he's faced. 3 of them in a row looking. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses high and outside, 1-0. As I mentioned, he came into the game having struck out 41 batters in 29 1/3 innings pitched. So he's definitely what you call a strikeout pitcher. The next pitch misses away, 2-0 now the count. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, 2-1. And he more or less just blows it by, guys. Not a lot of finesse to Bryce Short. He just rears back and blows it by him. And when his location is on with the fastball, he's just unhittable, and he obviously fools a lot of hitters because he's got a lot of strikeouts looking. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. He's a pitch from striking outside. Just overpowering stuff out there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Ooh, he just misses low with that fastball, and the count's full. Only problem is he's sometimes a little bit wild as well. And he does tend to hit batters. The 3-2, ball 4. So he walks Miller with 2 outs. And that brings up the 9-hitter, Diego Castaneda, 0 for 2.
Now batting, second baseman, number 10, Diego Castaneda.
Showtime walk to lead off the inning. Come on, Fletchy.
Now some kind of hold up. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, are they pinch hitter? Oh, pinch runner for Miller. So it's number 13, Matt Corky. Matt Corky. And there's a strike at the knees to Castaneda.
Number 13, Matt Corky.
So Matt Corky over at first now. 0-1 the count to Castaneda. Pours a strike right over the heart of the plate of the knees, and it's 0-2 now to Castaneda. Oh, 2 swung on and missed. Got him. He strikes out the side. 5 strikeouts
No runs,
in 6 batters.
no errors, and 1 left on base.
No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left at the end of 7.5. It's still 7-5 Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball. 1480 KGOE. All right, a big fan favorite here at the Arcata Ballpark, the world-famous Crabgrass Band with Sweet Caroline. All right, well, I'm inclined to say that Damian Henderson is leading off the bottom of the 8th inning, followed by Bryce Kirk and Kyle Nell. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Ringtails. 7 runs, 12 hits, 4 errors for the Crabs. Henderson tonight, typical Damian Henderson night, a double, a single, a walk, and a strikeout. He's also got 2 stolen bases. And all right, here we're ready to go. Bottom of the 8th.
Leading off the 8th inning for your humble Crabs, first baseman, number 22, Damian Henderson.
Okay, here we go. Here's the pitch. in low in the dirt. 1-0 to Henderson. Lonnie Johnson on the mound for the Ringtails. But now David Miller out to have a word after that pitch that was pretty wild. The fans are cheering about something. I don't know what is going on. Something's got them riled. Want to know the count. Here's the pitch. Outside, and it gets away from the catcher. 2-0. Two-0 pitch. High and outside, 3-0 to Henderson. Three-0 pitch. Breaking pitch is in there for a strike at the knees, and it's 3-1. Bryce Kirk, who has 2 home runs tonight and 5 in the last 3 games, is on deck. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. Henderson walks again. Second walk tonight. Here's Bryce Kirk. Can he hit 3 in one game? Can he tie the record? He's 1 away from tying it. So here we go. Bryce Kirk, 2 home runs, 2 strikeouts tonight. Here's the pitch. And he takes a breaking pitch down low. One another count. Henderson takes his lead. Johnson sets. A long look in, and now the umpire calls time. I've noticed that Johnson, when he was here last week, he does this thing when he stops, when he goes to the belt, he kind of just looks around as if he's sort of contemplating the universe. And he does that. He can do that for a long time as if he kind of tunes out. It's weird. This time the umpire finally called time. Here's the 1-0. Backdoor slider is taken for a strike on the outside corner. Come on, ump. What are you doing out there? 1-1 the count. Henderson goes. The pitch is in the dirt. The throw down to second. Not in time. It's his 3rd stolen base of the night. And his 20th of the season. 2-1 to Bryce Kirk. Next pitch misses outside. 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike to Kirk. Here's the pitch. Ooh, there's a fastball right down the middle, 3-2. Three and two the count. Here's the pitch. Inside and all the way to the backstop. I think that hit him. It hit him on the foot. So no advance by Henderson, although the ball did get away from the catcher. And Kirk's okay. He's going to try. He's going to limp a little bit down to first. Just a crazy wild pitch that hit off the top of his foot. And that puts runners on first and second with nobody out for Kyle Nell. Nell is 2 for 2 tonight. He's been on base 4 times. Kyle now really bringing it together, getting it together here late in the season. Last couple of weeks, he's just gotten better and better. Henderson at second, Kirk at first. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and it gets away from the catcher, and the runners are going to advance on the wild pitch. So 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out for now. Crabs leading 7-5, but of course they would like some insurance going into the top of the 9th. There's a right-hander warming in the bullpen for the Ringtails. The Crabs bullpen is silent. 1-0 is the count. Here comes the pitch, and it's a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. One pitch. Fastball misses high, 2-1. From the belt, here comes the 2-1 pitch. Fouled out of play. 2-2 then now, and by his body language, I get the feeling that he thought he should have hit that one fair. But he missed an opportunity there. It was kind of a hanging breaking pitch, and he did just miss it. 2-2 the count. Johnson sets and comes home inside, 3-2. Three and two the count. Here's the pitch. Grounded out towards short. That's going to score a run. The throw to first is way wide, and that's going to score just the one. They're going to hold Kirk at third, but Nell's going to go to second, and it's an error on the shortstop, Chavarria. 8-5 Crabs.
Two-base error? Single error?
Oh, yeah, sorry, two-base error. Yeah, so it's a two-base error on Chavarria. Henderson scores. Kirk to third, and now second and third, still nobody out. 8-5 Crabs, and here's Carter Booth. He's 1 for 3 with a double, 1 for 4 with a double. From the belt, Johnson looks over at third and comes home, and that's a breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate for a called strike. Oh, 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It goes all the way to the backstop. Here comes Kirk. The throw to the plate is, not in time. He slid under the tag. 9-5 Crabs. I thought they got him at home, but he's called safe. On the same wild pitch, Nell goes to third now. So the Crabs now with a 4-run lead and looking for more with still nobody out. And the count 0-2 to Booth with Nell at third. Here's the pitch. Slider away, 1-2. Henderson led off the inning with a walk. Kirk was hit by a pitch. A two-base error by the shortstop scored Henderson. Kirk came in on a wild pitch. Nell to third. So no hit in the inning, and the Crabs have scored 2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's all for Booth. 1 away. Here's Aiden Morris, 1 for 3 with a double.
Now batting for your humble Crabs. Catcher number 39, Aiden Morris.
He's flied to left, he's walked, he's doubled, and he flied to left again. And here comes the manager of the Ringtails. He's going to bring the whole infield out onto the mound. It's 9-5 in favor of the Crabs in the bottom of the 8th. And this game finally beginning to get away from the Ringtails. They've played it close most of the game, but here in the 9th, Lonnie Johnson has had some wildness, and it's cost him along with the error by the shortstop.
Whether you're at home, on the go, or at the ballpark, follow every Crabs game.
Don't forget that you can follow all the Crabs games on Game Changer. If you're at home, you're on the go, you're at the ballpark. They have live pitch-by-pitch tracking, live scoring, season stats for every player. And you can download the app on your mobile device or visit HumboldCrabs.com and click on the scoreboard at the top of the screen.
By Liam and the Professor. 1480.
Wow, Benjamin, this has been a
Kind of a wild game.
wild game.
Kind of a wild game, yeah. So we're going to have a new pitcher now. This is number 20-something, 24. So this is Paul Bigelow, fourth pitcher of the evening. Paul Bigelow. To face Aiden Morris. Kyle Nell's over at third. There's one out. Bigelow, right-handed pitcher. And how about a little crabgrass band while we wait? From Tom Jones to Thelonious Monk to Neil Diamond to Ozzy Osbourne, the Crabgrass Band has it all, and they are world famous for a reason. All right, Aiden Morris to bat against Paul Bigelow, right-handed pitcher for the Ringtails. 2 runs in for the Crabs. Nell's over at third. There's one out. Crabs up by 4. Bigelow's pitch. High and outside, 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0. Misses high again, 2-0. Bigelow does not throw very hard. Given the small sample of pitches that I have observed, I would say he doesn't throw very hard. I could be wrong. 2-0 count. 3-0, and he tomahawks that high in the air on the left side, foul territory, and it's going to drift out of play. 2-1 now, the count to Morris. Bigelow sets from the belt and deals, and that hits him. So Morris goes to first, and that puts runners on the corners with 1 out for Chase Thompson. 2 for 4 tonight with a double. And Crabs have pretty much broken it open already, but on the verge now of really busting it open. With runners on the corners and 1 out. Ringtails, of course, going for the double play. Here's the pitch to Thompson, and it misses high. And Bigelow consistently missing high with his pitches. The one strike against Morris was a high pitch that Morris went after, but it would have been a ball had he not. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. And that one floats over the heart of the plate for a strike, 1-1. A ball and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Lashed foul just past the third base line. One and two the count. Here's the pitch. Line down the left field line, fair ball. One run is in. Morris going around second for third. They're going to hold him at third, a stand-up double for Chase Thompson, his second of the night. And it's 10-5 in favor of the Crabs.
Now batting, your leadoff man, center fielder, number 20, Dylan Johnson.
So here's Dylan Johnson with one out. And runners on second and third, and he cues one foul over towards the Crabs dugout. Johnson tonight is 1 for 3 with a double and a sacrifice fly. Oh, and 1. Here's the pitch. And he hits one in the air to left field. Going back is Taylor. Still going back. He reaches up. It's over his head and off his glove. That's going to score 2 more runs. That's a double for Johnson. And now he's going to go to third as the ball gets away from the catcher. So that'll be a double, and he goes to third on the throw. 12-5 Crabs. Here's Jalen Smith. One for 2, but he's been on base 3 times since he's walked twice. 1 for 3, actually. Runner at third. Here's the pitch. In the dirt all the way to the backstop, and that runner's going to come home. 13-5 Crabs. Yikes. Well, I'd say they've pretty much blown it open now. I think 13-5 constitutes a blowout. Want to know the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. Somebody needs to call the SPCA. Because this is getting cruel. Here's the pitch. Fouled up against the screen. 1-2 now to Smith. A 6-run inning for the Crabs. 14 hits now. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner, and that's all for Smith. 2 away. And here's Coco Figueredo. 0 for 4. I think everybody's got a hit tonight except Coco, and this is the first time I think we've seen that. Here's the pitch. And he takes a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Yeah, everybody in the starting 9 except Figueredo has a hit. He's been on base. He did walk in the 6th inning. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls that one out of play, 1-1. 0-2. Oh, and to the count. Bigelow sets and deals, and he loops that one down the left field line. That is going to drop for a hit. Figueredo takes a big turnaround first, but he'll hold there, and now every member of the Crabs has a hit, and they have batted around here in the 8th. Damian Henderson, who led off the inning by walking.
First baseman, number 22, Damian Henderson.
Will come to the bat. 13-5 Crabs. Figueredo over at first. I'm sure he's not stealing with an 8-run lead, and the pitch misses down low. 1-0. That's considered not too cool. Want to know the count. Here's the pitch. Misses high, 2-0. Two and oh the count. Here's the pitch. High in the air to right field, but he got under it. And that'll end the inning. But the Crabs get 6 runs on 3 hits. There was an error and a runner left, and at the end of 8, they lead 13-5. Stay tuned. Ringtails' last chance coming up. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. Top of the 9th, Crabs leading by 8 runs. It looks like we're going to have a new pitcher for the Crabs. It's Ryan Cowdrey on in relief of Bryce Short.
Now on the mound.
5 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Ringtails. 13 runs, 15 hits, 4 errors for the Crabs. A little bit sloppy, but they just basically overpowered the Ringtails tonight. And they lead by 8 runs going into the top of the 9th. For the Ringtails, it'll be the top of the order: Chavarria, Tijero, and Taylor. Ryan Cowdrey comes in. He's only pitched 8 2/3 innings. He's given up 6 hits, 11 runs, all earned. He's walked 15 and struck out 14. And that's an ERA of 11.42. So Cowdrey has struggled this season as a member of the Crabs. He's got an 8-run lead here. All he's got to do is throw strikes. And not too many folks left. The band's still here and a few Crabs faithful, but with the score 13-5 in favor of the Crabs and the 50-50 already drawn, a lot of folks have decided that they had other things to do tonight. And that's what separates the true Crabs fan and the people who work here from the casual Crabs fan. So here's Chavarria, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt and a walk. And the first pitch from Cowdrey is a fastball right down the middle for a called strike. Cowdrey with that characteristic windup where he holds the ball way over his head before he delivers, deals again, and it's another fastball right over the heart of the plate, and he's quickly ahead of Chavarria, 0-2. The Lincoln Potters will be here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Should be a great series. It was a great series when the Crabs went there earlier this season. The next pitch misses high and outside, 1-2. Friday night game starts at 7 o'clock, like always. 1-2 the count. Cowdrey's next pitch. Swung on and missed, got him. 1 away. Here's Naldo Tijero, 0 for 4. And the first pitch to him is swung on and missed. A big cut. It's 0-1. Bryce Short pitched great. 2 innings. He struck out 5, walked 1. Didn't have any hits. And no runs. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, and it's a strike at the knees. It's 0-2 now to Tijero. Good to see that Tijero's still in the game and looking healthy after that collision out in center field early in the game where he was down for a little while, but he looks fine now. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him. 2 away, and the Ringtails are down to their last out.
Now batting, left fielder, number 6, Jordan Taylor.
Here's Jordan Taylor, 0 for 3 with a sacrifice fly. And here's the pitch. Fastball misses low. One and 0 the count. Cowdrey rocks and deals a fastball high and inside. 2-0. Two-0 count. Here comes the pitch. Fastball in on the hands, and he fouls it out of play. 2-1.
I've seen a few hit the old booth.
2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2, and they're down now. Are the Ringtails to their last strike, and in the since the 6th inning, they have struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times in the last 3 innings. So the Crabs pitching, as well as their offense, has just been overpowering. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he rides high with a fastball. 3-2. In fact, since the 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Since the 5th inning, Crabs have struck out 11 Ringtails hitters. Here's the pitch. He hits it high in the air to right field. Going back is Booth at the warning track. He reaches up, and the ball game is over. The Crabs win it 13-5 as the Ringtails go in order in the 9th. The Crabs now 28-13 on the season. 8 more games left in the season. The Lincoln Potters will be here this weekend. The win, by the way, goes to Wyatt Tucker, who's 2-0 on the season. The loss goes to Gabe Rojas. 2 home runs by Bryce Kirk. And that's it for the home runs tonight. And Crabs fans go home happy after an exciting ball game that, Liam, kind of got away from the Ringtails at the end, but it was a good game until then.
It was a crazy game. I mean, Bryce Kirk is just on fire.
Yes, he is.
I mean,
absolutely
wow.
True.
This game had just about everything. We had a little, dust up between the Aiden Morris and the Ringtails pitcher earlier. Game had a lot of emotion. It was great. It was a great game.
Had it all.
Yeah.
Had it all. It was a great game. We're looking forward to this 3-game series with the Potters this weekend. The Potters going to be a good team. That should be a great series.
They are a good team.
A challenging series for the Crabs.
I saw the Crabs play in Lincoln, and that's a very good organization. They're very well established. should be a fun series.
All right. Till then, it's Benjamin Schaefer along with Liam Warner. It's been a pleasure bringing you all the action tonight. Thanks for listening. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
If you don't like it, then I know that you can go.
You're our MVP, Benjamin.
Thank you. All right, boys. Have a good night. See you Friday. Do you have any plans tomorrow?
All right, boys.
Yeah,
Friday.
Let's go grab dinner with a colleague tomorrow.
Chilling. Hanging out.
Chilling.
Doing